Hello everybody and welcome to Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. This is your monthly love reading for the sign of Gemini for the month of June. We're halfway through the year. I can't believe it. We're already into June and countdown to next year is coming after this month. So this is a general reading for all Gemini. This is not meant for every Gemini out there. So just so you know, okay, you guys don't all walk the same path. So if this reading resonates with you, that's great. If it doesn't, you can always purchase a private reading from me. I am using this month the Gilded Tarot. I just bought this deck. It's shiny and new and slippery and sliding all over the place. And I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for the Heart card. I'm going to let one fall out from there. I usually use one card from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels, but I'm going to use one card from here. All right, so what I typically do is I shuffle till one card falls out. Those are clarity cards and jumpers. That's usually the only way I do my readings. So I'm going to give it a good shuffle here. All right, Gemini for the month of June. Gemini for the month of June. A little bit about myself. So these are, clarity cards and jumpers. So if more than one card falls out, I will put it back in the deck. Okay. All right. So a little bit about myself. I'm what's called a clairsentient, which is a heightened form of empathy. So what I feel is what other people feel. So I can read another person's energy. So it's called reading people. So what I do is I can tune into somebody else's energy and feel what that person feels. I'm not necessarily a mind reader. That's something totally different, but I can feel what somebody else feels. So that's where I shine. That's where I do my best work. I also read tarot cards, but reading people is where I'm 90% I'm spot on, 90%. You know, I'm really pretty good at reading people. I can read a person like a book. All right. I usually, when you get a reading from me, I just need the person's first name, and then I can tap into that person's feelings. So what happens is if I feel like this person doesn't want to commit, then I feel like I don't want to commit to something. If this person is in love with you, I feel like I'm in love. I feel like butterflies are in my stomach. You know, if the person is untrustworthy, then I feel like I'm lying or being untrustworthy to somebody. That's how I pick up energy for people. Okay, that's how I do my readings. Okay, all right. What is the message for Gemini for June? What are the messages for Gemini for June? Okay, see that more than one card fell out, so I'm going to put those back. Messages for Gemini for June. What are the messages for Gemini for the month of June? There's two cards. I'm going to put those back. Gemini for the month of June. That one flipped over. Gemini for the month of June. Gemini for the month of June. Gemini for, well, that one fell out too. Gemini for the month of June. Gemini for the month of June. See how they're just like jump right out? Those are clarity cards and jumpers. All right. Gemini for the month of June. Okay. Make sure that this is... All right, I think you guys can see all that. Okay, so we have the very first card here, and this card represents the relationship, and it's the Hierophant. And the Hierophant in the tarot deck represents tradition, fitting in. It's about, sometimes it's about religion. So perhaps in this relationship that you're in with this person, it's very traditional and it's like fitting into society. Okay. All right. So the person that you're with could also, or you could be very rooted in religion as well. Okay. All right. So that's the card that represents the relationship. Now, what's going on in their mind? We have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is about a good fortune. It's about a turning point. It's taking a gamble. So in this person's mind, They feel that it's could be fortunate. They're feeling like they're lucky to have you in their life. Okay? And it could be a turning point, a change of fortune for this person. Like things are changing in their mind, things are starting to come around, they're feeling lucky to have you in their life. Okay? All right. What's going on in your mind? We have temperance. In your mind, you're trying to keep balance here. Temperance card is about balance, harmony, self-control, moderation, but this card can also mean too much moderation, not enough action, means you need to take some action. So in your mind, perhaps you're trying to keep everything balanced here. You can see everything's balanced as in the water is only halfway up. So it's a balance. She's not submerged all the way up to her neck in water. So it's halfway, you know. You got 1 cup water, 1 cup fire, earth, water. You know, so everything this card represents here is about balancing everything and being harmonious. So you could in your mind at this point just be feeling like that's what you're needing right now, is you're just trying to in your mind keep that balance and harmony. Okay, so this is what's going on in their feelings and emotions. Okay, there's the Emperor, and the Emperor is represents usually Aries. Okay, usually there's an Aries sign on this guy somewhere, although I see Scorpio everywhere. But this represents, usually the Emperor represents the Aries person. Okay, so in their emotions, the Emperor is about respect, strategic planner, looking after people. So this person that you're with emotionally could be looking after you, wanting to look after you, being that father figure for you. Also is respecting you. Okay, so this person has a lot of respect for you. Okay, all right. Emotionally, here's you. These are your emotions, your feelings, 9 of Cups. So this person brings you feelings of wishes coming true and abundance. All right. The 9 of Cups is usually what other people bring to you. So it's like somebody else fulfilling your dreams and your wishes, and this person is doing that for you emotionally. Okay. All right. Now, how they represent themselves on the outside, we have the Hangman. And the Hangman is usually a card of no action. The Hangman is a card of, you can see he's just kind of hung. I'd like to say this is like almost like a hung jury. You know, when you look at a hung jury, there's no decision made here. There's no movement. It's kind of stale. And so I feel that this person here is representing themselves on the outside like they're not really doing anything. They're not taking any kind of initiative to keep this relationship going. But in their mind, they feel very fortunate and they feel like they're respecting you. Okay? On the outside, they might be a little bit lazy looking. All right, but you on the outside, you represent yourself on the outside like the 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands is about victory. It's about recognition. So you recognize this. You're victorious. You feel like you're representing yourself on the outside as this being a victorious relationship for you. You want to proceed. You want to go forth. This horse is moving forward. Okay? Okay, so I will now let one card fall out of this deck, which is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, Well-Deserved Reward. All right, let's see what this one means. Okay. Well-deserved reward. Okay. Your efforts are paying off. When this card appears, it suggests that you have seen or will soon find soon find your relationships falling into place. It hasn't always been easy, but you had the discipline to persevere. As you worked to create fulfilling relationships, you sometimes had to give more than you would like to. But you've seen the positive results of that action. You kept the ultimate goal in mind. Be proud of yourself. You've shown that you're self-reliant and confident. You're entering a phase of your life where your dealing with others will become effortless. Be considerate and compassionate with your interactions. There is less need for confrontation now. Diplomacy is the better approach. As you move forward, expect to feel satisfaction with your accomplishments regarding love in its many aspects. You're being blessed for your hard work. All right, everyone. I hope all you Geminis have a wonderful month of June. All right. Bye-bye.